back to the Swede for our second half of our doubleheaders. Your starting lineups for Miles City. Norty, 6'1", he's from Vegas. Keelis Williams, 5'9", he's from Vegas. From Livingston, Montana. Ricketts. Bazongo from the Congo. Ebergut, that's what they're calling him, okay. Here's your lineup for the T-Birds. Number 0, Jalen Harris. Harris, a 6-foot sophomore from Los Angeles, California. Number 2, David Skywalker, sophomore, 6'3", Toronto, Ontario. Number 3, Eric Jammerman, 6'2", sophomore, Douglas, Wyoming. And number 14, Big T Robinson, sophomore, 6'6", from Houston, Texas. And the big guy inside the paint, number 15, Philip Pebbles Jr., sophomore, 6'10", Shoreline, Washington. Your head coach is Sean Gutting. Lester Stewart is our assistant. Angel Sharman's our AD. Mr. Devine is our president. Team managers are Dylan Hill, Devin Polipoli, Braden Morris, Brother Ben, Ryan, Corey. In the house, what a heck of a barn burner for the ladies game. To lose that one 63-60 after down by 21 going into the third quarter. They almost pulled that one out. So here we go. It's men's basketball, and it is win and go home for Christmas break. They won't return till January 4th. So here's Jalen. Mr. Harris, the big guy. Walker, he loves to drive. Off to Big Phillip for 2. Good assist. So T-Birds take the lead early here. First 30 seconds. Here's Norty. Cross courts it to Ricketts. Oh boy, I don't know about that call. Wow, come on, gotta let him play. Late anyway. Bazongo will have 2. No good. One more. Boy, bricked them both. Here comes Jalen. Lightning quick. Robinson. Eric, left side, outside the arc. Gets it to Walker. Walker's shot is good. He'll drive all night long and he'll make them. No problemo for him. Nice defense. Jalen almost got the steal. And they got the steal. Comes Walker. He'll take it all the way up. Alley-oop. Layup good. Robinson 6-zip. Well, they started off 11-0 against Impact Academy on Thursday. They lost to Miles City up there in overtime, folks. Tough one here. Nice defense. Philip Pebbles Jr. kicks it back out. Long 3. That's no good. Here's the Birds. Ooh, that's a foul. Walk, okay. Coach Sean didn't like it either. The man who never sets. Take a sip of the water. He's coaching every minute of the game. Got a good assistant too, Lester Stewart. Great kid, or young man, I should say. Oh, good defense. Good defense by Jalen. And Mr. Walker tight ropes. And James had one! He had the tightrope. He had a bounds sideline there. And then bam. 8-0 looking for 9. That was on number 20. The freshman from Livingston, Montana. Missed that one. Offensive rebound, Robertson. Jammerman for 3. In and out, no good. Boy, 8-0's the lead. That could have been 11. Eric usually is money in the bank. Nice block by Philip Pebbles Jr. Then out of bounds off Miles City. Good job, Philip. Beautiful block. Big guy. Here comes the sophomore, Jalen Harris. Well, he played a lot last year, and he just gets better and better. Nice catch by Walker. Walker for 3. It's good. Well, it's the Mr. Walker show. He has 7 of the 11. The T-Birds start at 11. Jalen got the steal and missed it. Oh, Jammerman saves it. Pebbles gets it. Jalen, no look. Phillip for 2. Got it. 13-0. Well, they might have to take a timeout, but coach is going to let him play through it as he gives his player the 1-2. Go get it done, would you? Come on. Nordy and team. 13-0. We started at 11-0 last week, or last Thursday. They need something, and they get it. Ricketts for 3. They needed that basket. So good job of the Miles coach. He's a veteran coach, great guy, been there a long time. And he said, I'm not wasting timeout, just play through it. We'll be okay. Eric lost it, he's out of bounds. A host of Miles City players comes in. Wow, 5 of them. Yeah, we'll get to him here as we can. Looks like AK, he's going to throw the ball in. He's from Melbourne, Australia. He's going to get it to Lewis. He's a 5'10 sophomore from Vegas. Coach has 4 players from Vegas. Good place to recruit. 13-3. We played 4 minutes. 3, no good. Had a good look, did Gabe from Miles City. He's a sophomore. Rebound off of Robinson's leg. So it'll be Miles underneath of a 20 on the clock. Veteran crew officiating. Seen them a lot of times here. Good officials. Here's AK in the corner, back up top. Get it back to AK. That's a travel. And nice hustle, Eric. Good job. Good job, Eric, keeping that ball. And here's Jalen. Shakes, bakes, lay it up, and in. No problemo from the sophomore from Los Angeles. 15:23 to go. 15-3 is the score. Good hustle, Mr. Robertson. Ball on the floor. It's a jump ball. That'll go to Miles. T-Birds are a little hungry. They're number 20 in the country. 12-2, I believe. This team beat them in overtime. Oh, they call Eric for the grab, the reach in. Not much, not much. Maybe a little bump. bump and run. Bump and got the call. That's what he did. Get it into AK. Body's flying all over the place here. This is Lewis on the dribble. Call offensive foul on the big guy. Sophomore from Paris, France. I'll call the foul on Williams, I guess. Okay. I don't know. Don't see a 3 in there. Thought they called it on 42. Oh, well. That's for them to figure out, not me. Here's Mr. Walker for 3. You better guard him. If not, that's what's going to happen. 15 on the lead. Wow. "15-foot floater, in and out, no good. Rebound taken by the T-Bird. That's a jump ball. It'll be the T-Bird ball. Good job by Bird. He just checked in, the 6'7" freshman from Huntsville, Alabama. Here comes Jalen. 18-3, folks. Whoa. Bird got it. Another 3. No good. Nice defensive rebound by AK. And here comes Miles. Whoops. Lewis lost the ball, but he got it to his teammate. And then a horrible pass that's knocked out of bounds. 20 on the clock as Mr. Banks is checked in from Vegas, the sophomore. They get it in. 16 on the clock. Here's Lewis. Oh, good defense. 5 on the clock. Down to 4. They're not going. Oh, nice no-look pass. Wow, good pass by Lewis. Wow, with about 2 on the clock. Way to use the clock. 13:30 to go. Lead at 13. Here's Mr. Banks. He likes to slash. Kicks it back out to Walker for 3. Swish. Yeah, Walker's feeling it, isn't he, folks? He has 13 of the 21. I just told Miles, you better guard him. That's what he's going to do. I'm sure the coaches told him that. Apparently they're not even listening to. Here's an outlet pass. Jam, missed. Robinson missed the jam, man. That don't happen too often. 21-5. Here's Williams for 3. No good. That's a foul from behind. So timeout on the floor by Miles City. 21-5. Like to thank Smith's Groceries for all your groceries needs and pharmacy needs. Head to Smith's. They're on CY. Peden, Shirt Shopping Awards. Pepsi, Pizza Hut, Sinclair Casper Refinery Company. Foss Motors, GW Mechanicals, Cassidy Dental, Casper Orthopedics, First Interstate Bank, WLC Engineering and Surveying, Summit Medical Center, Hilltop National Bank, Bushwell Sporting Goods, Wyoming Rents LLC, Wyoming Machinery, Wyoming Livestock Roundup, and WBI, Wyoming Behavioral Institute, bring you T-Bird basketball. Actually, that timeout was taken by our coach, Sean. T-Bird ball. Bird will get it in to Mr. Banks, who's going to run the point with Mr. Harris out. Here's Banks to Walker, who has 13. Banks got too far into the rimmer, otherwise he had it. Ball on the floor, good hustle by the T-Birds. It'll be jump ball, and I can't, there's no light. It would be Miles' ball. Yep, okay, Miles basketball. (21-5). Here's Williams. 15 on the clock. Three-pointer off the backboard, no good. Taken by Miles. Another three from the corner that sticks. That's a jump ball. That'll be T-Bird ball. That's how they work that. So the next jump ball will go to Miles. Here is Bird. The Banks. Banks to Bird. Bird on the dribble. Bird to Satchel, who checked in. He's the freshman from San Jose, California. And Walker another three. 16 of the 24. T-Birds up by 19. I guess the Birds are giving their coaching staff so far so good a Merry Christmas present early to win and go home for the holidays. They won't return home until January 4th. They'll play here, single game. They'll take on the Wyoming All-Stars. Then they'll head out with the women to Central Wyoming College for a conference game January 8th, down to Cheyenne to play L Trip non-conference game on the 11th. And both teams return to action the 15th of January, and you're updated. Miles City a little cold, but I tell you what, the defense for the T-Birds have been excellent. Abergut for two, 24-7. About 11 minutes to go on this one. Here's Satchel. No good, and a push underneath. They'll call that on the Birds. Call it on Mr. Bird. Phillip in. Oh, they'll call that on Bright. Excuse me. Bright had checked in, the freshman from Nigeria. Like where he played his ball at Solid Rock Academy, folks. I played for Solid Rock. Sounds of Solid Rock. Sounds of Solid Soul with Barry Cornelius. Yeah. 24-7. Birds cruising on a Saturday afternoon. Little light snow outdoors. Nothing too serious. Nice layup. Good penetration there. Good play. 24-9. 10:32 to go here before intermission. Steal by Miles. Almost a steal back by the Birds. That's a tough one there. And a good play by Abergut. So a nice little run for Miles City. Puts them within 13. Their coach would like to get within 10. There's a three in the corner. It's good. I believe that was Satchel for three. 27-11, back to 16 on the lead. Three this way does not go. One and done. Nice block off by the T-Birds. Here comes Satchel. Shakes, bakes, kicks it out to Harris, who just checked in. Jalen back to Banks. Good save by Harris. Banks to Bird. Bird gets a pick from Pebbles. Banks for three, in and out, no good. Had a good look. Rebound Miles. Here comes the Pioneers. 27-11, approach the 9:30 mark. A three here is no. Boy, the bank is open. That bricked it. Norrie for three. That was you could hear that hit the backboard from here and go in. It counts. Here's Banks, Banks to Harris. Harris takes it in, tough shot, tough play, almost a rebound offensively. Got it again, couldn't handle that one. Outlet Miles City, one to beat his Banks. Don't foul. Good defense, Banks. Offensive rebound, put back, foul. Miles go to the line for 2. Good job by the sophomore Banks. Stopped the first wave of attackers, but couldn't stop the rest of them. So the 6'8" sophomore from Congo will have 2. Missed his last 2, and he switches that one. Ricketts back in for Miles City. Walker back in for the T-Birds, 27-15. 27-16. So Miles City crept within 11 now. Here's Satchel. Nice pass to Bird. Tough shot there. Pebbles Jr. puts it up and in. Nice touch by the sophomore. He has 6. Wide open layup is good. 29-18, back to 11. Tough shot by Satchel. He'll go at the line for 2. It's Miles' 4th foul. Two shots. First one, good. 4 on the night for the freshman from San Jose, Modesto Christian High School. If you just joined it, Lady Birds, number 14 in the country, lose a tough one to Miles City, 63-60. Dropped to 13-2, 31-18. Tough shot, partially blocked. Good defense by the Birds. Here comes Satchel. Satchel shakes, bakes. Tough shot, gets it to Pebbles Jr. Put it up, no good. Tip up, no good. Tip again, no good. Tip again goes to Miles. Outlet pass, and here comes the Pioneers. Tough 3, no good. Rebound Birds. Robinson outlets it to Walker. Walker will slow it down. Jalen won't. Oh, tough shot, double pump, got it. That's actually a pass. Oh, good job, Robinson, on the second effort. 33-18. Lead back up to 15. 7:34 to go. Williams, around the horn they go. Woo, threw it away. Ricketts' layup is blocked. He saw that coming. Here's Jalen, no catching him. Got it. Ain't no catching me now. 17 on the lead. Here comes Miles. So there's another partial block by the big guy, Pebbles Jr. Out to Robinson. He's fouled. He'll go up the line for 2. Team foul 5. Both teams with 5 fouls. So the sophomore from Houston looking for 6 points. Jammerman's going to check in here along with, I think it was Bright. Yeah, Bright checks in from Nigeria. Eric from Douglas via Chadron State. One more. Missed them both. So it'll stay 35-18. 7 minutes, folks, 7 minutes. Left before intermission, Lewis around the horn. Good defense by Eric. Tipped it to his teammate. Bright tipped it to Harris. Walker for another 3. 38-18. The lead swells back to 19. Miles got it within 11 twice. And Mr. Walker has half the points, 19 of the 38. Wow. So the sophomore looks like he's going to go in the training room from Congo. It's like an ankle. Guess they won't get him into the training room. Yep, Miles will get it in. Oh, that's over, close to over and back. Good defense by the T-Birds. Ricketts. Whoa, charge. Good job, Eric. Bigger end for Miles, 6'1" freshman. Birds back up to 19. That's their largest lead. They did that a couple of times. But as the alley-oop that gone and went. 6-12 and counting here before halftime. Miles got it within to 11, but the T-Birds went on a nice run. And 9-0 run to get it right back up. 8-0 run. 10 on the clock. They need this one and didn't get it. Rebound, Walker. Walker, Eric, Walker, 3, Harris, tip, no good. Rebound by the big guy. The 6'10" sophomore from Paris, France brings it down, and Miles will try another 3, and it does not go. And over the back on 42, that was not a good foul. That puts him in the bonus, 1-1. Leads at 20. So Bright will have 1-1. And he missed it. Miles City off the T-Birds. Here's Jalen. As we approach the 5-minute mark, lead is at 20. Miles in a 2-3. Woo. That was way off by Eric. That's unusual. Here comes Miles, who's missed their last 4 shots. Make it 5. Air ball. Well, right place, right time. AK put it up and in. Maybe that's a pass. I doubt it. Layup is good. A nice move by Harris to get it up and in. 20 on the lead. There's another tough layup. But I tell you, give him credit. Lewis, he's going in the land of the bigs. Here's Harris. Walker for 3. He's been hot. He's still hot. I don't think he's missed all night long. He has 22 of the 43. 43-20, lead at 23. 4:08 to go. Pebbles Jr. back in. Bright checks out. 22 on the clock. Largest lead of the afternoon, early evening. Finally got a three. Williams. Lead at 20. Here's Jalen. Robinson. Walker. Walker gonna get it to Jalen for three. No good. Nice rebound by Robinson. He can't hang on. Outlet to Miles. That's a charge. Yeah, that's a good call. Sophomore from Melbourne didn't like it, but it's a good call. See it coming at midcourt. It's his second. Birds up by 20. Jalen, no hurry, across the timeline. Gets it to Pebbles Jr. Eric. Walker for three. In and out, no good. Nice rebound. Phillip hustles again, and then he's fouled. Well, that's just, I want it more than you do. By Mr. Phillip Pebbles Jr., the 6'10 sophomore, Shoreline, Washington. Played at Shoreline High School. He has 6 on the night, on the afternoon, and he'll have 2. Great kid. Well, we sure could have used him down the stretch last year. It's a great team last year with number 6 in the country, and I think they ended up 34-3 with Coach Danny Russell and Sean as our assistant. But to lose him up north in that Sheridan game and the rest of the year certainly made a difference. 44-23. 3 minutes to go. Shot up, no good. And that's a jump ball. He'll stay with Miles City. So Bird back in, Pebbles Jr. back out. $20 on the clock. Good defense by the Thunderbirds this first half. Really shut down Miles like that. That's beautiful defense. And a reach in there. Layup is blocked. Robinson. It'll be bird ball underneath. Eric for three. No good. That'll be T-Bird ball. 20 on the clock, 2:43 game. Next broadcast will be January 4th of 2020. Men only. Ooh. Robinson couldn't quite get it up high enough off the rim to go in, and good defense by the Pioneers. And that's a foul. Little push, one more, and it'll be 1-1 for Miles. Next foul on Miles, the Birds will shoot 2. Miles underneath. For 2, no good. T-Birds rebound. Here comes Robertson to Walker. Walker. Robertson for 3. Tip up, no good. Nice try by Bird. Here comes Miles as we approach the 2-minute mark. Sort of an NBA continuation call there. He was fouled at the foul line and he made the layup. I think that's what Coach Sean thinks. So we'll give it to the freshman from Vegas. 2:07 to go, 44-25. (44-26). Walker again. 25 of the 47 via Mr. Skywalker. Minute 45 to go. Shot, no good. Tip up, got it. Here's Harris, no look. Eric, tough pass there, wow. Walker, whoa, good defense. Layup is no good, missed it. Here comes Walker, this way. Bird, Walker, Bird for three. No good. Nice rebound, Mr. Robinson. Jalen three, got it. Wow. Jalen 9 on the afternoon and a travel. 62 seconds left. (50-28), under a minute. Here's a three there, no good. Here's Harris. Oh, and sort of a incomplete pass there. Could have been defensive pass interference as Bird got caught up in some legs there and couldn't get the pass. Good thinking, Jalen. So Jalen's 0 for 1 in the passing department. It would have worked. Miles with 15 on the clock. That's a tough shot there. Another nice rebound by Mr. Robertson, but he threw it a little wildly to Jalen. Jalen had a lot of spin on it. Jalen smiles and says, next time. So the shot clock put to bed, 29.9 left. Bright will come in, and he will check in for Robinson. Walker out, Banks in. Got a lot of substitutions here before half. Lady T-Birds lose 63-60. Number 14 in the country will drop to 13-2. Dwight Gennari coached his 302nd win here as a T-Bird coach, head coach. So Miles will play for the last shot here before half. See if they can get one. 13, down to 10. Good defense by the T-Birds. They're 40 feet from the basket. That counted if it goes, and it was halfway down, in and out, no good. That'll do it for the half. So halftime score, Birds cruising on a Saturday afternoon, 50-28 from coast to coast around the world. You're listening to T-Bird basketball on the World Wide Web, live from the suite. Yeah, welcome back to the sweet second half action, and the Miles City Pioneers did exactly what the Lady T-Birds did the first half of their game, shooting very poorly from the field, just 11 for 37, 29%. They were 3 for 15 for the arc for 20%, 3 for 5 from the foul line, and that was 60%. They had 10 turnovers, 24 rebounds. Birds had 8 turnovers to 19 rebounds, and Isaac, number 35 for Miles, led their scoring with 10. It was the Mr. David Skywalker show. He lit up the board. 9 for 11 from the field, 7 for 9 from the arc, 25 first half points. Jalen had 9, and Philip Pebbles Jr. had 7. T-Bird shoot a really nice 19 for 41, 46% from the field, 9 for 20 from the arc, 45%, 3 for 7 for 42%, and they scored 10 points off of the 10 turnovers by Miles City. T-Bird ball to start the second half, the last half of the 2019 season. So see if Miles City makes any adjustment to get back into this one. They've trailed as much as 23, never led. They were down 13 zip, and here it is right off the bat for the T-Birds. Jalen for 3. (53-30). Pebbles Jr. for 2. 54-30. 55-30, excuse me. Largest lead of the afternoon. Starting to snow pretty good outdoors, so best of luck to Miles City on that 5-hour drive back home. Safe travels. Here comes your Birds. Robinson traveled. Here comes the Pioneers. Watching number 20. Here's a little runner there. Nice shot by Williams. Ricketts from the 16 freshman from Montana, Livingston. He had about 10 threes in a row, just warming up. And before this one, there's Jimmerman for 3. Eric, first basket via the arc of the game. 58-34. We played 2 minutes. Nice job, Phillip. Whoops, here's Eric. Gonna pull it back and set it up. Walker, NBA 3. Sheesh. Wow. He's hotter than an oh dear rifle. Sheesh. Yeah, lead swells to 29. What a difference a home game makes, huh? Miles beat them up there in their place in overtime. Whoops. Ball. Somebody better shoot it. There you go. To 3. Norley for 3. Jalen, Walker, Robinson, Pebbles Jr. Oh, he missed it. Got his own put back, up and in. Good second effort, big guy. Williams. Nice shot there, nice miss. Good play though by the sophomore from Melbourne, just wouldn't go. Here's Walker. He's 7 Ooh, lay it up and in. Look at that. Walker is 8 for 10 from the arc in the game. Now he has 30 of the 67. Largest lead now, 30. Shot up, no good. Putbacks, foul. Two shots. AK, the 6'3 sophomore from Melbourne, will have two. He has 4. That's a brick. One left. So 1 too hard and 1 too soft, and here's Mr. Banks who just checked in. Walker. Sheesh. It's the Skywalker show, folks. Good job, Mr. Banks. Here he comes. Eric for 3. In and out, no good. Pebbles Jr. almost had the offensive rebound. Oh, good sell there. Eric got the charge. Good job, Eric. Coach for Miles does not like the call. That was an Oscar nominee for the charge. Eric sold it. That's for sure. I'd like to thank Atlas Reproduction, Black Hills Energy, Bromley Real Estate, John Bush CPA, Carpet One, Casper Vision Center, Central Army Landscaping, and Eads Construction for bringing you T-Bird basketball, along with Paul Homar, CPA, Fisher Auto Body, Kids Work, All Out Fire Extinguishers, the Bond Agency, and Christmas Decor of Casper bringing you T-Bird basketball. Ladies lose a toughie, 63-60. So Robinson will get it into Walker. And Miles doesn't have an answer for Mr. Walker. Another one. Look at that. 36. It doesn't matter even if they guard him, Walker's going to make it. Ow. This one's over, folks. Here's Walker. $36 points. I would think that's, I know it's a career high for Casper College. I don't know if it's a career high for Mr. Walker. He played at CSI in Region 19 on Twin Falls, Idaho. "15 minutes left, folks. Count it. Right to Fran O'Donnell if he's listening at home or watching at home, excuse me. Usually Fran's up here running the clock. Been on the crew for a long time. Hope you're feeling better, Franner. Here's Eric. Walker. Again. Walker going for 39. Well, if I was Miles City, I'd just shoot that 3. That would be the 3rd foul on the T-Birds. Jalen back in, Eric out. Two shots. Isaac has 10, looking for 11. He's got it. Banks. Pebbles Jr. with 15 to match his jersey number. Ball on the floor. Banks gets it. Here comes Walker. Robinson knocked out of bounds. Bird ball underneath. .24 on the clock. Doesn't matter. 75 to 40, folks. Here's Jalen. Banks for three. Halfway down, in and out, no good. Comes Miles. Three on the way, in and out, no good. Here's Banks. Banks looks to run. Usually he'll take it all the way in here. And he goes amongst three of them and doesn't go. Three this way, no good. Bird ball. Satchel will come in, the freshman from San Jose, along with Bird. Seen Freeman tonight. Seen Manny, sophomore from Casper. Kelly Walsh will be in here pretty soon. Here's Jalen. And he stepped out of bounds. Gabe checks in, the sophomore from Miles City, Montana. Played at Custer County. Hi to Elmer Parsons up in Bozeman. I know Elmer listens to the women's game. He might be listening to the doubleheader up there in Bozeman. Hi to Elmer, and hi to Coach Danny Russell at Montana State up there in Bozeman. 11-year coach with the T-Birds. Moved on last year to Bozeman. Former T-Bird basketball player too. Played 2 years, I believe, with both the years with Doug Stewart. We lost a lot of attendance when Danny left. The Russell family usually had about 20 of them up here to cheer on the Birds, and his brother or whoever it may be came up and watched Danny play. Jalen for two, and he's fouled. Count it. Good job, Jalen. He has going for 15 tonight. Jalen will probably be glad to get back to LA, some warmer weather. Coach Sean talking to Robinson. Houston, Texas got a big game at Tennessee against the Titans. .78-42. Ball is stolen. Shot is up and good by Satchel. Nice assist by Mr. Bird. 80-42. He should have shot the three, but he'll take the two and missed it. Gabe had a three, but passed it up. Bird, Satchel. No good. Tip up. Good. Good second effort. Now we'll just count this one down and regroup for next year. The number 20th ranked team in the country will get another win. Here's Banks. Let's see what he does. Jalen for three in the corner. Whoa! And Bright almost had the rebound from Nigeria. 6'9" freshman. Walker checks back in. So Walker having a career night here at the Swede. Banks checks out. Walker with 36. Approaching the 11-minute mark. That's a good play. Got it. A little too late for Miles City. I don't know if Miles City's done for the year or not. That was AK. He had 6. T-Birds will be done till January 4th. Shot up, no good. Here comes the T-Birds. Walker. Jalen. Tough shot. No good. Long pass. Nice defense by Satchel. Way to break it up. And his T-Bird ball. Good job, young man. Good hustle. Showing a lot of hustle when you're up 40. You're close to it. Here's Jalen. Halfway through the second half, double pumper, no good by Walker. Here comes Miles. Long three in the corner, no good. Tough one there, blocked by Satchel. Walker, Jalen. Lost the handle. Here's Miles. Might as well shoot it, and that's an air ball. Goes out of bounds off the T-Birds. To Gabe, air ball. Nordy back in. .17 on the clock. Almost a steal. That's foul. So Bright picks up another one, and that'll be team 6. So from here on out, Miles will shoot 2, and then they'll be in the bonus from here on out. That's the third on Bright, 6'9" freshman from Nigeria. I would presume it's probably Sunday afternoon over there. First one is good. That's going for 12 points tonight. And he'll get it. 82-46, and here's Jalen. Whoa, wow. That's a Satchel has a little different stuff in his arsenal, a 3. He has 11, good for him. No look pass, doesn't go. Nice rebound by Bright. Oh, bad pass by Bright, stolen by Miles City, and it's a touchdown, Miles. It'll be Miles City basketball. Good sportsmanship by Mr. Bird, Mr. Lewis. 9 minutes, folks, and counting. Inside the Post they go, and that's a nice block by Bright. And stay with Miles with 18 on the clock. There's a steal. That's what Walker does. Gets it to Bird. Lay it up. Missed. Got it. Got the spin on it. Good job. 86-46. Lead at 40. Jump ball, Bird ball. Should be Bird ball. Here's Banks, Bird. Satchel for 3. Gets his own rebounds, fire away. Might as well, why not? We're up plenty. Good hustle by Bird. Shoot it. And they beat Miles underneath. .12 and counting. Nice defense. 8 on the clock. 3. No good. Walker. Bird. Missed the dunk. That'd been a tough one. Good defense on Satchel's part, Walker. Jonathan N., freshman, 6'6" from Stockholm, Sweden. That's a travel. Nope, call a foul. 1-1. Call it on Bird, I believe. Yep. First one is good. Isaac, 14. Going for 15. Here's Banks at 86-48. Been all T-Birds. They went up 13 zip in this one. Banks for 2. Good. So Banks has 3. Nice play there, but Rickett wasn't ready for the quick shot. Walker, he's fouled. Team foul 3 on Miles. So Walker going for 38 tonight. First one's good. So 38 for Walker. T-Bird ball. Way to draw the charge there. Manny's in, 6'3" sophomore from Casper Kelly Walsh. He redshirted last year. And that kid can shoot the threes. I think he had 4 or 5 of them against the Impact Academy on Thursday. There's Walker. Tough shot there. Gets his own rebound. Had 3 attempts. He didn't get them. 6:22 left in the ball game as some of the faithful are starting to head out. I think Coach Sean would like to have Walker get 40 and then get him out. That's a tough shot there. Banks has it. You look for Walker here. And a dunk. Wow. He's got 40. Three in the corner is good. Jonathan for 3, 96-50. Good job, Banks. Good steal. He'd probably go all the way. And one. That's Banks' MO. He did that 2 years ago. He redshirted last year, and he's just a slasher. He'll take it to the rack on anybody. So Satchel back in. And Mr. Banks, what a game, 40 points. As we told you, the first half was just incredible. 9 for 11 from the field, 7 for 9 from the arc for 25 points in 35 minutes. Wow. So he ends up with 40. 99-50. Banks gets the steal. Bird has it, laid up at it. Good job by Bird to come back 101-50. 51-point blowout lead for the Birds. Wow. Now T-Bird just want to run a little clock and don't get anybody hurt. Satchel for 2. 4:42 to go. There's Ricketts. Bird's third. Stay tuned for the post-game show. We'll have Coach Sean about 10 minutes after this one. Then we'll return to the air January 4th. Men's only affair. Wyoming All-Stars will play the T-Birds. They better be a pretty good All-Star team, and they're going to get waxed. That'll be a Saturday game at 4 o'clock. 103-51. Banks, Bird. Too hard, no good. Nice rebound by the big guy, Jonathan. 3 for Banks. Got it. So Banks with 9. That's a travel. Lewis knew it. He's from Vegas, a sophomore, Legacy High School. Bird to Banks. Make it Jonathan to Banks. Manny. Manny wanted to pull the string. Banks another deuce. Got in the rolls tonight. (108.51). That's the worst score of the Impact Academy on Thursday. I'd have to look, but it's pretty close. Bird on the dribble. Manny for three. There he is. Yep. What I tell you, get him in there and he'll light it up. He's not afraid to shoot because he can make them. You know, Sean said on the last post-game show, it's trying to get him more minutes. He's such a good shooter, but this team is so much depth. Manny's fouled. 2 shots. First one is good. I know the Casper had a bunch of teams in for the Casper Invitational High School tournament between the 2 high schools. Manny gets it again. Take it, Manny. He's fouled again. They didn't call that one. It's all right. 2:30 to go. Let's get this one in the books and nobody gets hurt. We'll get ready for the 2020 season when it all counts. Head into conference play and then March Madness. 3 on the way is no good. Rebounded by the T-Birds and Jonathan. The men will have to go south to get to the national tournament in Hutchinson, Kansas. Coach Canary and his Lady Birds will hope to host that Region 9 tournament right here. Last year they lost to Western Nebraska at Cougar Palace by 4. The year before they won the tournament here and they beat Western Nebraska by about 10. So we'll see how the conference shakes out. Jump ball. McCook ball. 1:41 to go. 6'10" freshman from Paris, France checks in, number 42. Want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. All the parents from the T-Bird family listening in the World Wide Web, along with the Miles City players, parents. Merry Christmas. Be safe. Happy New Year. Who has a foul on Manny? He held him. Post-game show in about 10 minutes after this one. First one up is no good. Isaac gets it. Next foul by the Birds will be 2 shots for Miles. Here's Manny. Banks, offensive foul. Down to 1 minute. Here's the Bird run clock. Nice pass, lay it up, no good. Here comes Miles City. Bad pass, turnover. 44 game, 30 shot. And again, a safe trip for the Miles City Pioneers to get back home. It's 5 hours. Been to Miles City, Montana a lot back in the day when I used to travel. Haven't for some years. Miss watching the kids play, but I don't miss hopping on Air Thunderbird. Did that for a lot of years. I think we rode that bus for 15 years, and then X-Man and decided to take his vehicle, and we drove everywhere. Went to Salina, Kansas twice or 3 times. Should beat the bus, but the way it is, 112, 54 is your final. And that will do it. We will have Coach Gutting coming up on the post-game show. From coast to coast around the world, you're listening to the Worldwide Web broadcast of T-Bird Basketball live from the Swede. Back with the post-game coming up about 10 minutes, folks. Join us on the Pepsi Postgame Show. We're talking to the head coach, Sean Gutting. And, Sean, it was a David Skywalker show tonight, along with your other teammates. But, boy, he was in the zone. He shot phenomenal the first half. He was 20 for 13 for the arc, and he scored 40 points. I saw Robbie Phillips, and he said, I figured he'd score 50. But, he scored 40, but he's giving up the ball a lot, too, to his teammates, which is good to see. It's not selfish by any means.
I'm sure the fans out there noticed that the head coach, idiot as he is, takes him out of the game when he's got 30, So I slowed down his roll a little bit. Probably would have had 50 if I didn't get in the way.
Well, I told him that you'd take him out at 40.
Yeah.
And you got to get in some other guys. And
yeah, absolutely.
And he's a team player.
Yeah, it's the bigger scheme of things. And David was unbelievable. What was amazing about him was that was one of the more efficient high point, 40-point games I've ever seen.
Oh.
He was 14 to 20 from the field, 10 of 13 from three. It's unbelievable,
Yeah, and still had 8 rebounds.
Right.
He's a point guard.
Right. Yeah, had 4 assists. He played really well tonight, and I think it fed off with our other guys too.
And he's your leader, and along with I thought Philip Pebbles Jr. night in, night out, night in, night out. He's the guy in the paint. And just what we told our listeners how big an injury it was for you to lose him last year up there in Sheridan. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Right.
Right.
Him missing the last 15 games or so last year was a big deal. It was. And I think he's starting to get back to where he was.
Okay.
I think we're starting to just see the best of Philip. He's been struggling at the beginning of the year, just kind of trying to get back in shape, the feel with his injury and everything. It's not easy to come back from something like that and just be able to play again. So I think we've tried to be as patient with it as possible just to let him ease into it, and I think he's starting to really get a better feel for just playing again.
And the Banks is good. All your sophomores are good. You're just got a really good team, Coach. And this is the time when the coach gets a little nervous, whether you're D1, D2, JUCO, or high school.
Right.
When it's break time, the kids gotta, don't want to go play in a pickup game and get hurt. You don't want them to go eat, prime rib every night.
Right.
And of course, their semester grades count too. So it's coaches take a lot of Tums this time of year with your kids.
No question.
Because you'll give them 2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
a couple
2 weeks. Yep, Tums and Tylenol. Tums and Tylenol.
DT.
Man. Yeah. So we have the next 2 weeks off, which is probably a good thing, just for these guys to get a little bit of rest and get ready for the second semester with conference play. The challenge is making sure they're doing the things they're supposed to be doing, staying in shape, making sure they're playing a little bit and just ready to come back and do something special. We've told this group from the beginning of the year that we thought we had a chance to do something really special again. And
repeat.
I think they're all starting to really believe it the more we play. But we all know it's a different story when you start conference play and just how challenging it is to win road games and conference games in general. And, I think they just got to get themselves mentally prepared for that second semester.
And, of course, get that good seed because you go south last year or the next year. So.
Right, yep.
And you'll return January 4th, Wyoming All-Stars, and then conference game at Central January 8th, and then a non-conference L trip the 11th. But it's all conference from there on out.
Yep. Yeah, we're at LCCC and at
Central
to start off our conference play, and then.
Now is L Trip on our side now? They're back in the north.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, conference play both those games, and then we're back home against Sheridan. So it's going to feel like a while before we play another home game, but hopefully we can keep it rolling, keep winning some games, and then start getting some people in the stands and have the excitement we had last year.
Well, I want to wish you Merry Christmas along with Coach Lester and Dylan, Devin, and Braden, your trainers and managers, and Coach Sharman and Robin and Dwight, the whole T-Bird family, and Ben and everybody do a good job. And wish you the very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a great first season, number 20. It's just a number now, and it'll keep moving on, but at least you're there.
Yeah, yep, definitely. So we got a chance, man. I appreciate all the help you guys gave us this
year. Oh, you bet. Yep. Merry Christmas,
Merry
Coach.
Merry Christmas. Thanks, guys.
There's your head coach, Sean Gutting, and T-Birds win in high fashion, 112-54, again, led by Mr. Skywalker with 40. So for Ryan and Ben and Josh and everybody, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas first. See you next year.